Uncle Jefferson there, Wutuapo and Black Power. What up, family? It's your brother in Google. Now you see RANM. Tune into another episode of that good old RANM RBGz TV. Garvey Cubs Roman, man, 432 on the move. See in the back now. Homeboy bed, man. We in the hood. Roosevelt. You already know how we do. On our way to the school. About to pull up in a minute. RANM RBGz, man. We about to link up with some of the students, man. We done talked to, principal last week. She gave us the green light. It's a go. Oh, shit. So now we about to, get it in, man. Slowly but surely, we about to paint that town red, black, and green. You already know, man. So stay tuned. Walk with me. Hopefully we get some good footage. It's RANM RBGz TV, baby. Let's get it. Flip my mind, family. How can I forget this? And you already know this, too. Black love is a gift for the black nation, so let's get it. Had to let that be in there, man. You already know what it is. But in the meantime, stay tuned. Let's get it. It's a little wet outside. That don't stop us from nothing. We gonna find a way to bang, you know me? That's what we do. Now, what up, man?
What up?
What's goody?
About to try to reach these little young brothers and sisters,
Where we at, man?
Get it going. Roosevelt High School.
Word.
School here. Been about 11 years.
About 11 years? Old,
Graduated
son.
04.
04.
I feel old saying
04, right? Yo, man, what up, man?
Hello, man. Roosevelt High School.
What's the mission, man?
About to try to reach some of these bad kids, man. Some of them not even really bad.
Yeah.
They in bad circumstances, man. We in bad circumstances, that's all. You know what I mean?
No, they just trying to survive in the environment they in.
It's the vote. What can you say? Kiani.
Say hi to the camera.
What up? She just woke up, y'all. But anyway, we on our way inside. Let's get it poppin'.
Who was that double?
Alright, man. Quick little room change or whatever. But nonetheless, I think we found the room. About to go set up and let's get it poppin'.
Everybody in this building.
Say something.
God.
What's up? You afraid to talk to me? If I was a cop, you'll talk to me.
Yeah.
If I had a badge on right now, you'd be open to tell anything. So what, you don't trust me? Because I'm black? What you do to get in?
I smack somebody.
Who you smack? You smack the chick?
Yeah. Smack the
Wow.
chick.
Well, she violated you? Said you ain't had no stroke game? I haven't. So what you smack her for?
Talking about the dead.
Talking about the dad? What's dad she was talking about?
My family.
Who's your family?
My dad, my uncles and stuff.
Your uncles and stuff? Alright.
Alright, well, dig it. We're going to jump it off like this real quick little introduction. First and foremost, my name is Nguvo Nayusi. Alright? That's a Swahili name going back from Africa. And I'm going to get into that a little bit. You know what I mean? And nonetheless, my name basically means black power. I'm not sure if y'all heard about that phrase before, coming from, best you could say, the 60s or whatever. Y'all kind of young, but we're going to talk about it nonetheless. That's Bear, as you already know. This is RANM right here. You feel me? We all from that area. And that's the reason why we're here today, nonetheless. We here, we heard some things going around the way or whatever. Folks got a couple issues. We all got issues. So we all, nonetheless, got to help each other. Because not for nothing, we all got one common enemy. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, feel free, ask us some questions, because we're going to ask y'all some questions. Because not for nothing, we have to be able to relate to one another. If we're all in the same area, in the same environment, how can we help each other if we don't communicate? Feel me? So, quick little introduction. What's your name, brother?
Tamar.
Let's go.
Kevin.
Let's
Big
go.
Horn.
Let's
Khalid.
go.
Kamel.
Come on. Keyshawn.
Oscar.
What's your name?
Kamel.
Top man. Got the little OBJ going on right now. You know what I'm saying? He got the mean face on right now. He the tough guy.
Hold it for a quick.
You the tough one? Who the tough one? You. You the tough one. What you do? Yeah, it's credit recovery. All right. Oh, so you about to graduate? Yeah. You a senior? No, not yet? You a junior? Doubled up. Good. Where you planning on going? Oh, no. I just want to graduate. Just want to graduate? Yeah, don't rush it.
Yeah, that ass. I missed high school already.
Yeah? What you do?
Not going to class, coming to school late.
Going to school late? Why? Too early for you?
I'm tired, not waking up on time.
Tired, not waking up on time?
I bet you'll be on time for the parties, though. Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I'm in 12th grade.
You in 12th grade?
Yeah. About to
Zooted
get out
right
of
now.
here.
Huh? Yeah, I can tell. I know.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is my hood. Roosevelt is mine. And anybody here who want to disagree, go out there and ask them who bad is. Any one of y'all feel like y'all already tested? See, but this is the thing. You see how I just came at y'all, right? I'm coming at y'all aggressive. You know why I'm coming at y'all aggressive? Because that's the way the world is coming at y'all aggressive. That's the only way y'all know. But the thing is, now here's the difference. Remember how I came to you and I said if I had a badge on, you'll act different. Why? Why you act different because he has a badge on? Because he's a cop. That's it.
Being a cop, do that make him God?
So, the teacher that you got in the room, you'll disrespect quicker than the cop. But yet they both have authority over you, right? But which one do you need more?
Teacher.
Why?
Get out of high school.
It's not just
Speak up a
about
little
high
bit.
school,
Yo,
man.
how about this? Hold on. Before we go any further, everybody, when y'all speak, let's speak up a little bit. Just
Y'all
like
met,
you
right?
using that analogy with that police officer, act like y'all can talk to that cop right now. Speak up so we can all hear you. All right? Don't be
The
afraid
difference
to talk.
is,
Thank you.
as y'all not realizing, like I said, I'm from here. I've been burying my friends since 2001. Every year, it's somebody else getting shot and killed. You know, Jose White, 2001, September 23rd. Y'all know what that feels like to be 14 years old and have to sit and stand over a casket and watch your mans go on the ground? Killed over what? Which one of y'all banging him? Who blood, who crip? You ain't got a lot either. What about you?
I don't bang.
You don't bang?
Nah, that's not me.
But who you roll with?
Myself.
You roll with yourself?
Yeah.
Right. You probably be over there on Park Ave. Don't be afraid because you see the red.
Nah, I ain't afraid.
What about you? You seem quiet. You think I'm not going to come to you. You like, oh, you going to skip me. Huh?
I don't bang.
What about you? Yeah.
No, I don't think.
So none of y'all banging here? You don't even answer because I know who you are. Yeah. The difference is how many of y'all have buried one of y'all closest? How many? Y'all never buried your best friend?
Me.
Y'all don't know what that feel like? You said you? Who'd you bury?
My cousin.
Your cousin.
Yeah.
Let him rest in peace. But what did he get killed for?
Oh, some stupid shit.
Some stupid shit, right?
Got it. Yeah.
But it's the same stupid shit that y'all gonna recycle. Because, like I just said with that cop, if I get up in your face right now and tell you to do something, you gonna jump up. Why? Because I'm black. Because you're not afraid of your own kind. But once I put white skin or a badge on, you gonna back down and bow down. Why is that? How many of y'all ever heard of post-slavery? None? Y'all know what it is to be, you know?
Nah.
Huh?
Sorry. Which one?
That one, no.
This one. Okay, cool. Sorry.
You already.
My fault, brother. My fault.
Y'all know what it feels like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard of post-traumatic syndrome?
Yeah.
It's the same difference. Post-slavery syndrome. Because I look like you, I am you, but you're not afraid of me. But y'all go bow down to masses. So because he's white, is he better than you? Because he's white, is he better than you? Because you're no different. Neither are you. See, the difference is, they call us black, but they call us brown.
Nobody's different.
So if I cut y'all, what's the color that's gonna come out? Red, right? But yet, all they see is what? Black, brown. He got a red hoodie on. He must be blood.
Yeah, that's facts.
I don't like the way his hair is, so maybe I should just profile him. Should I jump out the car, ask you your ID? And if you don't got your ID, get down on the floor, face front. I dare you to move. I'll shoot you right in the back of your head. Y'all ready for that? None, right? But I'm asking y'all, why y'all so afraid of the police? I mean, I've been in the streets for a long time. You can get a bulletproof vest, can't you? You can get a gun, can't you? You can get a taser, nightstick. You can get anything they have, but yet, y'all afraid of them. Why? Why are you afraid of police?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, you're not afraid? You gonna be
I'm not
tough?
saying I'm not afraid. You can't get no handcuffs, man.
Huh?
You can't get no handcuffs.
Why not?
You can't arrest no cop.
Why not? I could have sworn, don't we have something called citizens arrest?
Like they take that serious.
It's not about taking it serious. The law is the law.
Not that they,
Right? The law is the law.
but it's not fair. The system isn't fair.
The system ain't fair. Why?
Stereotypically, it's not fair.
Stereotypically.
I like his aim. I like his direction because nothing up the way he said the system. He has some sort of idea, some sort of direction.
I've been.
That's what's up though. Follow me, brother. Follow me. I'm
How
giving
many
you
y'all
credit,
been locked
brother.
up?
I'm bigging you up, bro. I'm bigging you up,
None?
brother.
You been locked up?
I'm bigging you up, brother.
Never arrested? So y'all never been down to Mineola? Never went over to 100
Congratulations.
Carmen?
Keep it that way. Keep it that way. It's not a fun ride. Trust me.
And y'all in school. I'm proud of that. You know why I'm proud? Because y'all actually trying to do something. Trying to get out of here. But the difference is now once you get out, what are you going to do to get back? Because the same youngins that's a freshman right now or in middle school across the way is the ones looking up to y'all. Right or wrong? They looking up to y'all, so when y'all out there fighting on Denton, Willett, third place, I can name it all, because like I said, I done it. We done had what? Bomb threats? Kids full of fire alarms for no reason? You know what I'm saying? We done dealt with it. But how many of y'all are really gonna fight for your rights? For your freedom to live? How many of y'all gonna wind up like Trayvon Martin? Eric Gardner. Because you see, I'm gonna say Eric Gardner, why? Because I was in New York. Just to show you that it ain't no different. They choked him out for what? Nothing. He wasn't resisting, because even if you watch the video, he stated, you the same cop that always come over here and harass me for no reason. And I just broke up a fight. With a witness who stated he didn't do anything, he broke up the fight that was happening. But he got killed, right? How many of y'all, I want y'all to answer truthfully. How many of y'all think y'all going down the same route?
As one.
As them, as Trayvon. Because y'all, what's the thing y'all do? Y'all say y'all fans, right? That's what y'all do? It's the tough shit, right?
How fast can you run?
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
fence can you
I see some dudes where they should be like right here. So,
What fence can you
so
run?
now, when they shooting at you, what you doing? You like this. Like, oh shit, I gotta get away.
But watch this though.
I don't think, can you get your leg that high?
Watch this
You
though.
playing the gate?
That sagging stuff is also making you much of a target. Because all they gotta do is say he was reaching for something when you're trying to hold your pants up. Now they got a right to shoot you, fellas. Now I'm not saying you gotta change up your dress code just so you can survive. No. All I'm saying is don't put yourself in enemies' hands. You feel what I'm saying? Do what you do, swag how you swag, but also have common sense. They not playing fair, and y'all know that. They out for keeps, fellas. They out for keeps.
Out for keeps. Where's sagging come from? Jail.
Wrong. Good try though. Good try though. It has history in jail, but this is where it comes from. Right here. This big word right here. Slavery.
Niggas. Back.
You already know. This is where it comes from. Back in, we're gonna just say, the lynching era, the Black Reconstruction era, if you will, right? America just came out of the Civil War, right? Everybody's quote unquote free. This is past 1865. They still doing lynching and stuff, just like how they still doing right now. Throwing a rope up on the tree, hanging bodies, still doing that, right? What they would do, because they were so sick in their mind, these white folks were so sick in their mind, they wanted souvenirs. They would take body parts. You would take a finger, some would take the penis of a man, the breast of a woman. You feel what I'm saying? In order to get to your genitals, what they gotta do? They gotta drop their pants. So in the meantime, your body's still hanging up there, your pants are still not here nonetheless. This is the invention of sagging. Now, going back to what you said in jail, that's where it came, because you know they take your belts, etc., 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 etc. Now your pants are forced to do this, but then what happens when we come home? We're so programmed, we're institutionalized. Slavery is not over, family. Everything that's going on that happened way back when, don't think just because it's 2015, everything is all good. Don't think because we got Obama in the system, everything is all good. Don't sleep, family. Things have not changed because we have not changed them.
How many of y'all ever heard of history repeating itself?
All the time.
All the time. So, slavery happened, you don't think it's trying to make its way back?
Yeah.
But what are y'all doing to stop it?
I believe a revolution gonna happen soon.
You believe a revolution?
Yeah,
Who's gonna lead it?
black people.
Black people? Just black people in
I
general?
don't know nobody in like particular, but I think a revolution gonna happen because of black people.
But here's the thing. I'm 27.
28.
28 too.
I can only fight but so much. Cause it's gonna come a time where I'm gonna have to just be like, alright, you do. Do y'all think y'all generation is really ready for that?
I don't think this generation now.
Your generation.
My generation, yeah.
Your generation.
I think
Your
my
generation.
is.
Your generation.
Well, you know,
Before we go further, I like that word though. What exactly is a revolution to you? Before we even go any further.
revolution.
What's a revolution?
A revolution. People just fighting against the law.
It's the
Or
law.
what's going on in like society.
It's a very small fragment, but it's in there though. Revolution is this. It's a complete cosmic change. Total change from exactly what's going on in your present situation. So in other words, if you feel something is wrong this way, you do everything you do to get your shit to go this way. You feel what I'm saying? Now, of course, through the propaganda, through the media manipulation, how they control the images and all that
Take
stuff.
that second right there. How many of y'all know about media manipulation?
So you know Hot 97 is playing garbage. You know BET is playing garbage.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we don't even have to go there.
Have y'all ever listened to old school hip hop?
Not
Have you ever
everyone.
heard? Have you ever listened to some KRS-One? African Bambaataa? None of that?
Yeah.
Y'all grew up in the hood of Public Enemy. Y'all never heard of them?
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to their records?
Ask some of your older brothers and older sisters. I guarantee they can tell you some stuff. But anyway, I digress. Due to all this media manipulation and all that stuff, right? We're fed so much garbage, so much negativity, right? And think about it. Where's your brain located? Between your eyes and your ears, right? So of course, everything you see is going directly to your brain. Everything you hear is going directly to your brain. Again, look outside. Turn on the radio, turn on the TV. It's bullshit. Y'all know this. I'm keep it G. Y'all already know what it is. But with that being said, it does something to our value systems. Therefore, we choose, not necessarily choose, we have the many more options to not value things that need value. Look at the neighborhood. We don't value the hood. We really don't. Look how we treat each other. We don't value one another. But just like he said in the beginning, somebody who's opposite of what you look like come up to you. You, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. Good, sir. Why? Our value systems are jacked up. Our value systems are jacked up. And you know why our value systems are jacked up? Because everything that was valuable to us, snatched away, robbed away, stolen away. And you was given a replacement. their version. And it does nothing but benefit their empires. Go to Garden City. Go to Garden City right now. Go to Minneola right now. They neighborhoods are plush. They chilling. You talking about generations of wealth. You feel what I'm saying? Now walk up and down Nassau Road and you tell me what you see. We talking generations of poverty. Generations of degradation. All because our value systems are jacked up. Talk to me. What's on your minds right now? 'Cause I'm looking at your brains and they going a mile a minute. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's on your brain, bro?
Like being what you said, like how different towns are different on like the wealth and the property. Like, they care more back then. Like we just didn't.
They care more back then. They care more now. They also care for their future. You know what we playing for? How we gonna get lit on Saturday? That's our future.
Nah. How we gonna get the BOOGIE'S that come out on Saturday? Or what's up there? Do they wear Gucci belts anymore? Or what's the new belt now?
It's a lot of belts out.
It's a lot of belts out. But you know more, right?
You ever heard this one? There's no money in the hood. Black folks ain't got no money. You ever heard that one? You never heard that one before? That's one of the biggest lies ever. Black folks got plenty money. We just spend it the wrong way. Again, our value systems are jacked up. Just look at what y'all got on right now. Y'all fresh to death. I wish I could go to school with some of the stuff that y'all had on when I was back in my day. What? I got 2 pair of sneakers. I had to wear them joints flip-flop every other day. Y'all got 10 pair of sneakers per day. I envy y'all. But our value systems, what does it do though? What are we doing? What is all this money to these sneakers and stuff? Are these companies, where they at? Where's Nike at in the hood? What are they doing for the hood? What's Jordan doing for the hood? I'll tell you what Jordan's doing for the hood. All that money that y'all buying, Jordans and all that stuff, is going to the prison industrial complex. He's making money locking y'all up. Just so y'all can look good, quote unquote. Value systems, gentlemen. Value systems. Once we start thinking right, we can speak better. Again, communication is also a very big part of this thing. Look how we communicate. Look how we deal with one another. Because we don't think right. So again, what you think, you're going to speak. And your actions, once you speak, you know what I'm saying, you're going to walk in that which you speak. So it's a 3-step process. You change your mind, you change your vocabulary, and then automatically your walk will change. We can kill this just by them 3 steps right there. We can kill this right here. Just by them 3 steps. Think right, you speak right, you walk better. Questions?
I think it has to narrate for them because they ain't ready to give up them sneakers and them phones, all that.
No, they don't really have to give it up,
I say you gotta give it
but
up.
just don't make that your world.
But that's giving it up in them, in their words, giving it up. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna tell you to give
We extreme. You either gonna get it or you ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So either you can afford it or you gonna sacrifice to get it, or either you just do without and you don't have any. You're not focusing on it. And I think we have to develop a medium, somewhere in between. It's all right to It's all right to look nice. It's all right to look good. Invest in it, but don't make that your
So
world.
our generation, you saying, is about sneakers and all the materialistic stuff. So what was your generation about?
Our generation, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Same
It was
thing.
the same thing.
Same
There
thing.
has not been a change. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Our mentality, our thought process has been so jacked up for decades. We talking almost 100 years, brother. They say slavery was over in 1865. That's on the books.
This is just
But
in mind.
again, if you look at the climate, if you look at the actions of the people, can you really say it is? No. Because it's changed. It's changed face. Now it's changed the face of debt. Everybody's in debt now. Where do you think poverty came from? Where do you think poverty came
Before
from?
y'all even get legal to get credit cards and
You
stuff.
already jacked up.
Because people putting stuff in your name.
Now you gotta work forever, ever, and ever a day just to pay something off that will never get paid off. Meanwhile, somebody else's empire is stacking, stacking, stacking. They already got money for the next 4 generations of children to go to college. Meanwhile, we struggling just to get out of high school. Value systems, gentlemen.
There's something else that you said that what we value or what they don't value. And I'm gonna have to use my man as an example.
Put on the table.
My man right here says he's in night school because he slapped a girl.
Ah,
Right?
I'm with you already, brother. Get it.
Now, you slapped her because she violated, right? You called her what? Bitch, a hoe, smut, slut, thought, whatever words y'all want to use.
Dumbest words ever.
Now, question. If your mother said that to you, you gonna smack her? You gonna smack your mother? Your grandmother? Your aunt? So why y'all treat the young black women like they less than your mother? Because turning around, the same one you slapped, you probably gonna have a kid with in the next 10 years. You slapped her because you loved her. And you didn't even know.
I'm saying, it's a sense of respect, though.
It's a sense of respect, but how can they respect you if you won't respect them?
But if she's not giving respect first, I'm not obligated to respect you just because you're a female. You
What's your
another human
definition of
being.
respect?
What you?
I'm
Exactly.
saying, just respect, just up front. Just because you.
What's your definition of respect?
If she says hello,
I'm saying, but she said she violated his dad. What you want him to do? I mean, he could have walked away like a gentleman, yeah. But his anger, he slapped her. But I mean, she didn't have what
depends
right
how
did she
you
have
raise
to
it.
violate his dad?
Okay, I have a question. A white cop who say a white cop killed your family member, and he start bragging about how he did it. What you gonna do? You gonna slap that cop?
What's the difference between him and her?
One could act in your life legally, and the other one, what?
Well, yeah, the cop could put you away. The girl could put
But this is
you
what
away
I'm.
too.
This is our whole
Don't
point.
matter.
What
Don't
makes
matter.
you all? What makes us as a collective fear them, or
Not so
turn
much
around
as
and want to
fear
get
them,
riled
but
up
they
with
have
everybody else that
boundaries.
looks like us? What makes us do this?
They can put you behind bars. It's not so much as fear, it's just knowing they can put you behind bars.
but guess what?
That's it.
They gonna keep doing what you allow them to do.
The same way you just said that they can put you behind bars is the same thing y'all can say about y'all actions. How many of y'all can go to a house party right now without it getting shot up? You can't even go into clubs anymore because the clubs is getting shot up. Everything y'all want, y'all are straight destroying. You can't step foot into a club. Why? We can't even wear Timbs in the club no more. You know why? Because they got tired of seeing so much blood of a nigga sitting there with his face on the floor with 10 marks on his face.
Nothing wrong with having fun. Just have fun.
There's a difference. What are y'all going to the parties for? To have fun. Y'all could go there. Y'all could chill. Meet up with the girls. So if you sit here with, say it's 10 girls to every 10 to 1, you telling me you gonna worry about him over there? Is he that important? Granted, y'all single. Like I said, I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm sorry, but for me, when you want to walk out a party, you want to walk out with some pussy. You want to walk out with a chick like, yo, we go to the crib, chill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is, show her the same respect, though. Because eventually, y'all gonna need her more than she needs you. And I'm gonna say this too, that mass media, what do you think they doing to y'all? What's the quickest way to deteriorate men, period? And I'm talking to y'all too. Because like I said, I don't see black, y'all are part of us, no matter how much, y'all salsa dancing ain't nothing but a little cha-cha slide to us. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing different. But what's the quickest way to deteriorate the black race? Who they need to get rid of first to take over? What'd you say?
The men.
The men. Now they can't just keep shooting because then they have to think about the law. So what you think they gonna do to y'all now? Guess who they gonna pop on TV? He making millions teaching y'all how to be gay. Exactly. He's making millions teaching y'all how to be gay. Teaching y'all not to reproduce.
Listen, I do believe he's gay, but to an extent though, because that could be for publicity, just for the money.
That may be true, but watch
I'm
this
just thinking the
though.
possibilities. I'm just thinking the
But
possibilities.
that may be true, and I'm gonna walk with you on that one. That may be true. He may not. His life may be normal. Look at the result that he's produced, though. That everybody that follows
it's a
him.
fact.
You
You're
feel
right.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a fact.
How many men out here wearing dresses? Dresses.
Yeah, he does have an effect.
That tight pants stuff, let me tell you something, Philly. Little science lesson, real quick. It's too much heat going on right here. When your stuff is like this, that's too much heat. And what is that doing? It's killing off your sperm cells. You will not reproduce. It's for a reason. That fashion, don't think it's just, oh, it's the new fashion of the day. No, there's science behind it. They know what they doing. They're trying to get you all to kill yourselves off.
There's a difference between fitted, which is basically to your structure. When you went back in the day, when you went into a store, they sized you because they made sure that that suit fits you and fits your cut. They still gave you enough room, but it still, you know what I'm saying, it fitted you. It wasn't basically where I would say to where y'all shopping right now is in the women's section.
Facts.
Because they got sweatpants that y'all sitting here that's tight up on your head. One, come on now. How many of y'all really breathing?
And then y'all drop them down.
Is that why y'all sagging your pants? Are y'all not getting enough room up here?
I don't wear that.
But you sag your pants. Why? It's a style. Come in. No, don't pull them up. Sag them. Sag them. Sag them. Sag them. Sag them like you would be in the streets or in the park. Sag them. Because guess what? If this was on the yard in jail, this is what it was. Come here, new booty, you mine.
Facts.
Bend over.
Just that
That ain't
simple.
nothing but easy access. Bend over. Now you're gonna sit here and take it. Since you want to show me. Nobody cares about y'all polo drawers. Nobody cares about none of that. All we care about is for y'all to learn how to respect ourselves. We need y'all. All of y'all. We need y'all.
Shit, the way it's going down right now in the news and all that stuff, we on our way out. Our era is on our way out. It's your turn right now. Real talk. It's on y'all. This is why I said we got to change up our value systems, man.
But a lot of people nowadays are independent.
Hmm?
A lot of people nowadays are independent. Not everybody's in touch with society, wants to be a part of that.
But how y'all not in touch with society?
Because everybody's
If y'all already
independent.
getting what society is trying to teach y'all.
I mean, of course you absorb what society is bringing to you, but a lot of people nowadays is for themselves. Not everybody wants to be, I'm for the community and this and that.
That's true.
Which is
Who's
true.
the Black president?
Barack Obama,
Why? Because that's what society wants you to
because he
believe,
ran
right?
for president.
Oh, because he ran for
It's
president.
like, nah.
He wasn't the first black president.
Who was the first
Matter of
black?
fact, what do y'all know about black history besides slavery and Martin Luther King and stuff?
Ask me a question.
Besides slavery and Martin Luther King.
What do
else
y'all
do
know
you
about black history besides slavery and Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks?
Which wasn't the first one to sit on the bus and get arrested?
What do y'all know? What do y'all know about y'all history and y'all culture besides slavery?
Nothing?
I
Where
know
do
about
life
the
start?
March on Washington and stuff like that, but
You know about what?
the March on Washington.
That was it.
That's all you know.
March. That's what we like to do. We like March.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I mean, it was
keep
a point
on
behind-
tracking.
There was a point behind that. I mean,
There was a point behind it.
but I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about black history.
So you don't know anything about where you actually come from?
No.
Where you come before slavery? Where they took you from? None of that.
I don't.
So y'all don't know that y'all, the slave trade? Before the slave trade.
We way more than slaves, family. Let me tell you something. They have branded you slaves. You're not slaves. You're not slaves. You're kidnapped victims. I'm going to say that again. You're not slaves. You're kidnapped victims. It's a total difference. You were enslaved, but that is not how your life began.
Came from like the colonists and so.
They colonized.
They colonized you, brother. See?
brung you over
They
here,
colonized you. We had empires in Africa. We had empires all over the world.
And he took over, right? Because we was making money.
They were jealous, brother. Envy and jealousy always produces negativity. We're more than what they tell us we are. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, we ain't nothing what the hell they tell us they are. But because through the propaganda, media manipulation, brainwashing, even, I hate to say it, but I gotta call it the way it is, the public school system. They've made you to believe all of this negative stuff that you think is true. We're more than that, fam.
What's your nationality?
We're more than that.
Huh?
Matter of fact,
Jamaican? What about you? Spanish? Where we from? Salvadorian? Honduras?
All right. You say you Spanish, right?
Salvadorian?
Where is Spain at?
Spain could be in Europe.
Europe. That's white folks.
White folks.
You're not white, though.
I know I'm not white.
So how you talking about your Spanish? You know where you get the term Spanish from?
I didn't say I was Spanish. I said Hispanic.
You know where Hispanic come from? Because Hispanic didn't come around to the 1970s.
that's a new term. That,
That was a
again,
term for-
white folks made. Family, this is what we trying to tell you. You got to unlearn everything that they taught you, man. There's truth behind it. Facts. They tell you one thing for a reason because they don't want you to know who you are. There's a very big reason why they don't want you to know who you are.
One of the best ways to make somebody a slave is to get them to change their mind about who they are. You change their names. These names that we have, I researched my name. My name comes from a white guy in England. Do I look like a white guy from England?
My last name go back to Scotland. Do I look Scottish?
You seen my last name on 12 Years of Slavery. Which I ain't pay attention to that, though. That's the Epps.
Oh, yeah, back to the whole Spanish thing. Spanish is basically white Europeans from Spain who had slaves that were y'all, because all of us came from Africa, and this where divide and conquer come in. They gave us these different names, Haitians, Jamaicans, African Americans, but in all reality, these are really made up nationalities.
They ain't nothing but boat stops. They ain't nothing but boat stops. That's where they dropped us off at, basically. If you Jamaican, you got dropped off in Jamaica. If you Haitian, you got dropped off in Haiti, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Even, where did you say you was from again? El Salvadorian. Same thing. These are just drop-off points.
How many of y'all know who that is?
Who that? Let me see that. What's that? That's Garvey, right?
Marcus Garvey. What you know about Marcus Garvey?
You know, when I was in Jamaica, I don't remember too much, but
Say what you know. Say what you know.
Speak on it, man.
he was one of the, I don't remember what they called them, but it was like a whole group of them. I just remembered him.
Okay.
He's on the money in Jamaica, so yeah.
He's your national hero, just so y'all know that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Marcus Garvey. Glad you started there. Marcus Garvey, Marcus Messiah Garvey. What can I say about
Do
Mr.
they teach
Garvey?
y'all in school? Do they teach y'all in school about him?
I was about to ask if he's big as like Malcolm X and stuff like that, because
He was actually the greatest black leader to ever live.
That's where Malcolm got his program from.
But
A
they're
lot
not
of-
going to teach y'all that.
They're not going to teach y'all about him because he represent independent, strong black leadership. He built empires, buildings, boat lines, all that without asking no white person for no help. He did it with black money and his own money. But the thing is, in school, they're not going to teach you about him. They hardly probably taught you about Malcolm X. And no knock on Martin Luther King. The reason why their schools teach you about him, because he told you to get slapped and turn the other cheek.
He was a pacifist.
He did some great things. There's nothing wrong with that. But what white racists fear, they fear black men with pride and dignity.
And
They don't like that.
Values, feel me? Like I always said,
unity.
change our values.
You see the same way, it's a touchback, the same way y'all can start games. Do y'all know where it come from? Y'all know where the gang started? Y'all got a pen and paper? It's a movie I want y'all to check out.
What's up?
It's called Bastards of the Party. Take a look at that.
Come through.
you said bad sis.
Bastards of
Bastards.
the Party.
All right, cool. What you doing? Come up here. So I'll drop her off and do whatever. Come up here whenever you finish.
How
It should
many?
be on Netflix.
How many of you ever seen Hidden Colors before?
Can you please come to the main office? Chanel Simmons.
Any of you ever seen Hidden Colors? This documentary, ever heard of it? No?
I heard of it, somebody told me to watch it, but I never really.
Well, next week we're gonna bring that in and show you. It's actually 3 parts to it, but
Yeah.
it's gonna give you a breakdown of a lot of stuff that a lot of our people have been blind to. And what they do is they try to keep you away from it. A lot of the stuff that we was taught about, matter of fact, some of the stuff we just wasn't even taught about our history and culture. Before we even, I know a lot of us is into the whole Christianity thing, but do you know where that come from? Huh?
Muslim?
Whole different.
You know where Christianity came from? You don't know? Judaism.
That's a whole
Judaism.
different.
What about you? Judaism. What about you?
Are you asking as far as how we got it? That's what you're asking as far as how we got it?
Yeah. Y'all don't know how y'all got it?
Watch out right quick. Watch out right quick. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how we got it. See this word right here?
Yeah. You cannot be my slave unless I could get you to change your God, your name, your culture, and get you to change your whole mind. Before this, we looked at each other as gods. Our gods looked at like us. Our gods didn't look like a man from another race. If you go to any other country with the Asians and stuff like that, they Jesus look like them. But when you go to a black church in America, who Jesus look like?
Like,
Blonde hair, blue eye.
And images can be used to wake you up just as much as it is can put you to sleep. They give us an image of a white guy because everybody knows that images in the brain, they both associate. So when you see a picture of a white God and that's what you've been raised to worship, you associate that white God to white people. And that's how most of us are afraid of the police, because we see them as God. You see the judge as God.
We gotta wrap it up.
About to wrap it up.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up.
Real quick, before we get up out of here, fellas, I want y'all to look at this paper that I gave y'all, right? Look at the first page. Look at the first page. I want somebody to read that out loud. Don't everybody volunteer at once. Somebody read it out loud.
I commit my body, mind, and spirit to the protection, defense, and security of the red, black, and green. I dedicate my life to the redemption of Mother Africa and liberation of her scattered black children. I accept myself for my descents, the teaching of universal Africans, nationalism, and promise that our children will be instilled with the purpose and knowledge of themselves as African people. In order that, because I've struggled with neither falter nor fail, until all black people are free, united, go one God, one name, one destiny.
Long story short, what you just said, going back to everything I was saying a couple of minutes ago. Once we change our value systems, we can change our walks. That what we think, we're going to speak. What we speak, we're going to walk. What we walk, we multiply. Feel me? Before we get out of here, questions, comments, concerns?
Thank you.
Keep these papers. I want y'all to bring these back next week. Keep these.
I also want to point out to everybody, when we talk about black, or we talk about Africa, we're talking about all people of color. So I want y'all to be very clear that when the outside world outside of our community look at us, they look at the color, and that doesn't define us, but that gives us that strength and that mentality that we all come from greatness, and you need to walk with dignity so that this way you are able to empower yourself when the systems may not do so. And you have to also understand that in this climate that we're in, you must make sure that you educate yourself on their laws, but also on what your definition of respect is, and also what your role is in the community. Your role is to empower, to nurture, and to protect the community. And you can only do so if you have knowledge of self and if you also have the empowerment of knowing the laws and the rules around you in the community that you're in. So you have to look at each other and know that you're looking in the mirror when you look at another brother or another person of color, because that is who you are. And when you respect each other, then our community will continue to flourish. When you respect the sisters and the young ladies as if they're your mothers or your sisters or your elders, then you know that our community will continue to grow and be positive and flourish. Because we have to protect each other. And remember what my motto is: each one teach one, get yours, go back and reach one. Because this is how we do it. You love my motto? Just don't steal it. But I want to thank these brothers for coming out.
Pass this around.
And like I said, I want to
around,
make
so
sure
y'all can
that
see
we
it.
always have an opportunity to empower you on some level, because we're not just focusing on the academics. We're focusing also on the emotional and social components of building an entire child, so that we make sure that we become positive adults. Because it doesn't matter whether you come back here and give back, or if you start up in your own community, another community, and you give back. We will only survive when we learn how to take care of each other and look after each other, because we are our brothers and sisters keepers.
That's right.
All right? So I appreciate you brothers for coming out.
Thank
We have,
you.
certificates for you guys.
Oh, wow.
I so thank you.
Oh, wow.
So I so appreciate it,
Thank you. Thank you.
because this is what makes our young people know
Hold it up, son.
that they will always be able to.
I really wasn't.
That they have that this lets you know that you have a role, and that there is a large burden that you have to bear, because
crazy.
it's not just about Taymel going out and
That's
representing
crazy.
Taymel. You represent a whole lot. You represent your family. You represent your community. You represent everybody that looks like you and walks like you and comes from where you come from. Because outside of our community, no one knows what we're about unless they see it on TV, and we know that those are not real images about us. And we have to define ourselves.
On TV, that's
Exactly.
who they think we are.
And we have to tell them different by showing them different. And not that we owe them anything, but we owe it to ourselves.
Yeah.
Because when we stand as, men and women, they can never dehumanize us and continue to break us down physically and mentally and lynch us like they do every day now. Okay? So again, we thank you for coming out, my
Thank
brothers.
you.
So
Next
appreciate
week, man. Next week.
Friday? I ain't doing
I'm
nothing.
gonna have to do it on a different day. not on
At the youth center, yeah. Fridays,
away
yes.
from the classes. I have what I do have. We'll talk about it, because I have alumni day next
Okay.
Thursday. And,
Fellas, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your time, man.
Brothers, you guys have another class. If you're done for the day, go home.
Come on, Keani, let's go look at some art. Let's see what they got up here.
The first one.
You the first one up here? Mm-hmm. What's this? We ain't had none of this stuff when I was in school. Man, I wish we'd have had some stuff like this. This was dope. They stay getting something. They stay getting something. Uh-huh. Which one you like, Keani? Which one is your favorite one? Which one you like? This one right here?
Mm-hmm.
This one? Y'all see what that is, fam? Red, black, and green. Yes, sir. Come on, let's go downstairs. They got some other stuff up in the front we could look at. Let's see what else they got. Come on. Let's look at this one.
That would be a great opportunity for us to be able to
You see that word, Keani?
talk to the young
Royalty.
people in the schools.
You know what? That's you. You're royalty. You see her? That's royalty. That's you. Okay? Always know that. This is fly right here. We ain't had none of this stuff, man. Word up. RANM RBGz TV back again. 432 Cubs on the move. You already know. Bear. Now, what's good, man?
Great bell, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know, despite their facial expression, we reached a lot of them.
They minds was turning. I was looking at every last one of them. They was in deep thought.
What's this? What's this? So
They was in deep thought.
I was happy we got the chance to, build with them. Like I said, we'll see. We putting the flag in the ground and it's trying to take over.
Y'all here. Now, what's up, man? What's on your mind, brother?
Just one day at a time. I know we probably messed their heads up a little bit with certain things. They probably just especially that Hispanic dude. I'm Hispanic. What you talking about?
But if you notice, he came around, though. He came around. He was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we out here, man. We out here,
One day
man.
at a time.
We out here, man. We out here, but nonetheless, man, we keep banging. We bang every day, all day, man. 432 every day. Okay, we going on out this way. Let's make it on out. All right, say good night. Good night. And this is where we at, man. Like I always said, we in the hood, man. It's the vote. Family, I appreciate y'all for walking with me, man. This has been another episode of that good old RANM RBGz TV, man. What's up, my brother? I'm your brother in Guvo, now you see RANM. Featured today with my homeboys Nell and my homeboy Bear, man. Garvey Cubs on the move. This is what we do. We don't talk, we walk. We in the hood, doing the good. You feel me? Keep it G, keep it locked right here. Stay tuned to the next one. You already know, like I said, it's RANM RBGz TV. Only way we can get out of these hells that we in is with black love. Because you already know black love is the cure for the black nation, family. So let's get it. Keep banging, man. Black power. Yeah. So today was a rather good day, man. Actually a good day, man. Started out a little rocky early, but it was a great day nonetheless, man. I met with the kids, man. Decent group of boys, man. Word up. We got some potential to work with, and that's all that matters, man. Once we work with it, we can go far. Got love from the administrators, man, which is also a good looks, man. Also even got, first couple book donations, man. We got books now, man. Tell you, man, we starting to start this library up, man. I keep telling y'all, man. Roosevelt, we on the move. 432, I thought you knew. But anyway, like I always say, man, black love is the cure for the black nation, so let's get it. Keep it locked, keep it G to the next one. This is RANM RBGz TV. I'm your brother in Guvo Nayusi, your homeboy Nell, your brother Bear. And even the little one, Kiani. Black power, little one. We out here, man. Bang hard, bang smart, bang for the people. Black power.